Welcome to TaxBandits, an IRS-authorized compliance-driven e-file solution. Form 1099-B is an IRS information return used to report sales of securities and other financial instruments, as well as barter exchange transactions. It is typically filed by brokers or barter exchanges, not individual investors. TaxBandits offers a secure self-service e-filing platform that enables brokers, businesses, and tax professionals to prepare and file Form 1099-B accurately and on time. To begin filing Form 1099-B in TaxBandits, click Start New, then select 1099-B from the Form 1099 series. TaxBandits supports filing for the current tax year as well as up to 2 prior tax years. Choose the appropriate tax year and click File Form 1099-B. Start by adding the payer's information. You may select an existing filer from your address book or enter the filer's details manually. Next, enter the recipient's information, including their legal name, address, and taxpayer identification number. Then select the appropriate Form 8949 checkbox, which determines how the transaction will be reported on the recipient's tax return. This depends on whether the security is covered or non-covered and whether it is short-term or long-term. Next, enter the description of the property, such as the number of shares and the security name. Complete the transaction details, including the date acquired, date sold or disposed, gross proceeds, and cost or other basis. These fields determine the gain or loss calculation. If applicable, report any adjustments, such as accrued market discount or wash sale amounts. Indicate whether the transaction resulted in a short-term or long-term gain or loss based on the holding period. If the sale involves collectibles or qualified opportunity funds, mark those options accordingly. Enter any federal income tax withheld if backup holding applies. Specify whether the security is covered or non-covered and confirm whether gross or net proceeds were reported to the IRS. Boxes related to Section 1256 contracts should only be completed if the transaction involves regulated future contracts or similar instruments. Check the box indicating whether the basis was reported to the IRS, if applicable, and report any bartering income if required. Finally, complete the remaining administrative fields, such as the account number, CUSIP number, any Second 10 notice, and FATCA filing requirement. If the transaction is subject to state reporting, be sure to enter the appropriate state information, including the state name, state identification number, and any state tax withheld. By ensuring each box aligns with the type of transaction being reported, you can accurately complete Form 1099-B and maintain compliance with IRS reporting requirements. Once all required form data has been entered, click Save and Continue. You'll be taken to a review screen where you can verify your entries, make edits, add additional forms, or proceed to the state filing section. Based on the information provided, TaxBandits automatically identifies and highlights any applicable state filing requirements. Next, proceed to form distribution, where you choose how recipients receive their copies. Options include postal mailing only or recipient portal access, which allows recipients to securely view their forms online. After distribution preferences are set, continue to review forms. TaxBandits automatically checks for missing or invalid information and flags any issues so they can be corrected before filing. When ready, proceed to the filing summary, add the filing to your cart, and move to checkout. To complete your order, review and acknowledge the credit card usage authorization. Confirm that you are authorized to use the entered payment method and grant TaxBandits permission to process the charge. Select Pay and Transmit to submit payment and transmit your filing to the IRS. Once payment is successfully processed, your order will be finalized and the forms will be transmitted. File Form 1099-B with confidence. Visit TaxBandits.com for a secure, IRS-authorized e-filing solution with built-in validations and expert support.